Before we start, let me offer my humble obeisances to, first of all, Devikananda Prabhuji and Govardhanani Mataji because they're my spiritual teachers. And next, I'm going to offer my humble obeisances unto Shimheshwara Prabhu and Mataji because without them, I really couldn't do much. Couldn't do much of the PowerPoint. And I also need to give my humble obeisances unto Srila Vyasadeva because without him, he would not write Srimadbhagavatam. And without Srimadbhagavatam, this PowerPoint would not exist. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhudale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namane.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhudale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namane.
Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prajarane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachyata Desha Charane.
Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prajarane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachyata Desha Charane.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare.
All glory to Srila Prabhupada. We're going to be referring from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, text 8. Oh, that's the title. That's the title of it, of the PowerPoint. Please repeat after me. Paritranaya sadhunam Vinasaya chadushkritam Dharma samstapanarjaya Sambhavami yuge yuge Paritranaya for the deliverance sadhunam of the devotees Vinasaya for the annihilation cha and dushkritam of the miscreants dharma principles of religion samstapana ardaya to reestablish religion Sambhavami I do appear Yuge millennium Yuge after millennium. Translation to deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants as well as to reestablish the principles of religion. I myself appear millennium after millennium.
To deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants as well as to reestablish the principles of religion. I myself appear millennium after millennium.
Now don't repeat after me. Purport. According to the Bhagavad Gita, a sadhu, or holy man, is a man of Krishna consciousness. A person may appear to be irreligious, but if he has the qualifications of Krishna consciousness wholly and fully, he is understood to be a sadhu. And dushkritam applies to those who do not care for Krishna consciousness. Thus, such miscreants, or dushkritam, is described as foolish and the lowest of mankind, even though they may be decorated with mundane education, like world-famous scientists. Whereas a person who is 100% engaged in Krishna consciousness is accepted as a sadhu, even though such person may be neither learned nor well cultured. As far as the atheistics, or dushkritam, are concerned, it is not necessary for the Supreme Lord to appear as he is to destroy them, as he did with demons Ravana and Kamsa. The Lord has many agents who are quite competent to vanquish demons. But the Lord especially descends to appease his unalloyed devotees who are always harassed by the demoniac. The demons harass the devotees even though the latter may have to be in his kin, which means like relative. Although Prahlad Maharaj was the son of Hiranyakashipu, he was nonethelessly persecuted by his father. Although Devaki, the mother of Krishna, was the sister of Kamsa, she and her husband Vasudeva was persecuted only because Krishna was to be born of them. So Lord Krishna appears primarily to deliver Devaki, rather than kill Kamsa, which means not to kill Kamsa, but both were performed simultaneously. Therefore, it is said here that to deliver the devotees and advance the demon miscreants, Dushkritam, the Lord appears in different incarnations. We're going to talk about the incarnations, also known as avatars. What are avatars? The various kinds of avatars, such as Purusha avatar, Guna avatar, Leela avatar, Shakti Vesh avatar, that's wrong spelling, Shakti Vesh avatar, Manvadra avatar, and Yuga avatar, all appear on the schedule all over the universe. As Lord Krishna is primeval Lord, the fountainhead of all avatars. Lord Sri Krishna descends for the specific purpose of mitigating the anxieties of the pure devotees who are anxious to see him in his original Vrindavan form. Therefore, the prime purpose of the Krishna avatar is to satisfy his unalloyed devotees. Now, before we get to the next slide, who can guess what Leela avatar means? Raise your hands. Yes, a Leela avatar that are meant to perform pastimes, very correct. Now, who can guess what Guna avatar means, if you know Sanskrit? What? No.
What? Guna avatar. Right?
It means avatars which are meant to control the different modes of the nature. Mode of goodness, mode of passion, and mode of ignorance. And who can guess what is Yuga avatar? Not you. Sarvi?
Someone who the Supreme Lord comes in every yuga.
Not every yuga, but yuga-wise. Literally, like, in one specific yuga all the time. Yeah. Okay. I don't think the others you might know, but you'll find out later. And this is a chart of all the avatars. A very big chart. The key is Vishnu Tattva is red, Shakti Tattva is pink, Shiva Tattva is, well, lighter red, and Jiva Tattva is green. Based on the chart, who could say what is the first Vishnu Tattva? Who is the first Vishnu Tattva? Balaram, correct. Who is the first Shakti Tattva?
Radharani.
Who is the first Shiva Tattva? Not Lord Shiva, Garbhadaksha Vishnu. And obviously, who is the first Shiva Tattva? Lord Rama, correct. So, Vishnu Tattva is someone who contains 94% of Lord Krishna's 64 transcendental attributes, which is why he's not in any color but white, since he's not in any of them. Shakti Tattva are not Vishnu Tattva in the sense that while Vishnu Tattva are worshipable, Shakti Tattva can obtain service. Meanwhile, Shiva Tattva is one who contains 84%, not 94, 84% of Lord Krishna's 64 transcendental attributes. And who wants to guess what percentage of Lord Krishna's 64 transcendental attributes does a Jiva avatar have? Who wants to guess? Not you. No.
78.
No. Oh, yeah, that's correct. My mistake, my bad. Yeah, that's correct. 78%. Now see, from Balaram comes Aniruddha, Vasudeva, Sankarshan, and Pradyumna, the first quadruple expansion. From them come Narayana, which is the cause of the Krishna avatars, which we'll explain later. From him also comes the second quadruple expansion, Aniruddha, Vasudeva, Mahasankarshan, not Sankarshan, and Pradyumna. From them comes the Purusha avatars, Garnodaksha Vishnu, or Mahavishnu, Garbhodaksha Vishnu, and Shirodaksha Vishnu. Garnodaksha Vishnu, or Mahavishnu, let's say Mahavishnu, it's easier, is from each pore of his body comes the universes. Every time he inhales, the universe comes back in his pore. Every time he exhales, the universe goes out. Garbhodaksha Vishnu is within every universe, and he creates the first living entities in the universe and is in charge of managing all the good stuff and bad stuff in it. And Srimadbhagavatam Vishnu is also known as the Paramatma. Now, who knows what Paramatma is? Not you. Avik? Not the soul, the super soul. Super soul is soul is different. Now, he's inside everyone, but he's not the soul. The soul is the individual person, but Srimadbhagavatam Vishnu is also in us. Not us, just in us. So that's the Purusha avatars. They're in charge of managing the living entities and the universe. But Garbhodaksha Vishnu is the start of another avatar, the Guna avatars, which we explained are in charge of the three different modes of material nature. Garbhodaksha Vishnu, Lord Brahma, and Lord Shiva are all in charge of the Guna avatars. Garbhodaksha Vishnu is in charge of the mode of goodness. Lord Brahma is in charge of the mode of passion, and Rudra, or Lord Shiva, is in charge of the mode of ignorance. But they're not in those modes. They're all in the mode of goodness. Also from Narayana comes the Krishna avatars. The most famous are Dasha avatars, the 10 main incarnations. The word made is used. The ones are Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Nrsimhadev, Vamnadev, Parshuram, Rama, Balaram, Buddha, and Kalki. Now, most of them fall in the category of Leela avatars. As we explained, well, who remembers what we said are Leela avatars? Raise your hands. Hi. Madhavi? Yes, they're avatars that perform pastimes. Now, who wants to guess which of the Dasha avatars are Leela avatars? Not you! Okay, Ishan, what is it? He's not in the Dasha avatars.
He's not
if you
avatar.
look at the chart. Balaram is not Lord Krishna.
Narasimha.
Anyone else want to guess? Padaka? Nrsimhadev is correct, not Narsingha. That's improper Sanskrit. Surabhi, do you have a guess? Oh, what do you want to say? Oh, I thought you wanted to say. Ishan, again.
I'm thinking.
Take your guess.
Okay, I'm thinking. You can choose somebody else.
Okay, not you. Christian, what? What did you say? No, that's not in the Dasha avatars. Surabhi. I'm not picking you. I saw that. Avik. Varaha is correct. Ishan? No.
I was gonna say that.
Oh, really? Not you! Okay, so anyone want to take a guess besides Kishore or Lakshmi? Yes? Very correct. Only what? No. It's not. Sorry, it's not. I'll explain what he is later. Okay, since no one's gonna take a guess. What? Very correct. Someone has logic. Anyone else?
Vamana? Vamana?
Yes.
Vamana. Vamana, right?
Yes. Anyone else?
Kalki?
Not you. Okay, you could take a guess. Kalki? No. Yes? What do you want to say?
can keep me as Lakshmi.
Avik.
No.
No. No, sorry. Okay, fine. I'm just going to say them. The answers are Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Nrsimhadev, Vamana, Rama, Balaram.
Rama.
Okay, those are Leela avatars and the Dash avatars. Then there's Manvantara avatars. Who wants to guess what they are?
Manu.
No, none of the Dash avatars, that's for sure.
You're, ask-
Madhavi? I said none of the Dash avatars.
you're asking what does it mean?
No, who is an example of it? Who is the only example of it, tell the truth? No,
Manu, right?
it's an avatar. It's not exactly him. Okay, it's the 14 Manus. Yes, the 14 Manus. Every day of Brahma, there are 14 Manus. They're in charge of administrating the life on the universe. One Manu will be explained in one of the stories we're going to tell later. Then there's Yuga avatars. There's one in the Dash avatar that is the Yuga avatar, and you're not telling anyone. Who wants to guess what it is?
Kalki.
Yes! He comes in every Kali Yuga, which is why he's a Yuga avatar. He comes in the Yuga, every Yuga. Every Yuga is that Yuga. Yeah. Okay. There's a specific color code actually for each Yuga avatar. Say the Yuga avatar is in Satya Yuga. He should be white. In Treta Yuga, he's supposed to be red. In Dwapara Yuga, he's supposed to be dark blue. And in Kali Yuga, there's two choices. Gold is one and black is another. Then there's Shakti Vish avatar. Who wants to guess which one of the Dash avatars are? And obviously you could guess which one. None of you are saying. Okay, sir. Vanaka? What? Oh no, that's a color, not an avatar. That's the color code for the Yuga avatar.
Only one is left.
Anyone want to guess? It's obvious. Apparently. Yes, if we said literally, there's only two left. Which one?
He's the.
Yes? Yes? Shona? That's one, yes. And Surabhi?
Rama?
He's not a Krishna avatar or Dash avatar.
It is there.
You're not saying it. Surabhi?
Vamana?
We said he's a Leela avatar.
Buddha. No.
Yes, Buddha is one. Parshuram is empowered to just relieve the earth from a trillion Kshatriyas, and Buddha is empowered to stop animal sacrifices, which were very prominent at his time. Another very famous example of Shakti Vish avatar is the one you all know, Srila Vyasadeva. He is empowered to write the Vedas, including Srimadbhagavatam, which without it, this wouldn't be here. Very important person. Or Shakti Vish avatar. But that's not the end of it. There are also the 11 Shiva expansions, the 11 Shiva expansions, the controlling deities, the 8 Vasus, and the 12 Adityas. The 11 Shiva expansions are also known as Rudras. They're not Shiva, they're expansions. Just as avatars, they're not Krishna, but they're they have something of Krishna. Exactly, that's why they're an avatar. They're not Krishna. They're Krishna and not Krishna. Well, Shiva is. Then also there are controlling deities that are not in the the 3 categories: Rudras, Adityas, or Vasus. They're like miscellaneous ones. They're not in those 3 groups. Now the 8 Vasus. Now the 8 Vasus are not Rudras and not Adityas, but they're not other controlling deities. If you want to know the meaning of an Aditya, it's... You're not saying it. Okay, who wants to guess what's the meaning of Aditya?
Sun.
Close. Very close.
Sunray.
No, it's son of something.
Human?
Son. Son of
Keshav? That's the name. That's the name of it. Surabhi.
Son of the solar dynasty?
No. It had nothing to do with the solar dynasty. And you're not saying it.
Aditya. Aditya.
Okay, I'll tell you. The sons of Aditi.
Oh.
She's the wife of one of the Manus, which is in charge of creating the living entities. If you have read the creation story in Back to Goddard magazine, she is the mother of the demigods, like Indra and Surya. I think I answered your question. Now it's story time. This avatar of Lord Krishna is known as Hayagriva, which I'll explain to you in the story. You can find the story in the 7th canto. The canto was also described in our Srimadbhagavatam. Very funny. Yes. We're doing the stories, the 3 stories, in historical order. This one is the first, obviously. At the very beginning of the universe, very beginning, I repeat, very beginning of the universe, when when Brahma started meditating, while Brahma was meditating, and he had the Vedas with him, earwax, I know you don't like this, was flowing out of Lord Vishnu's ears. Yes, this is disgusting. From the earwax comes 2 demons, Madhu and Kaidava. The second living entities in the universe, and the first demons. They're demons. They took long penances, since it wasn't Satya Yuga yet, but still, they could live very long. To Lakshmi Devi. I'm staring at you, Lakshmi. So after a while, Lakshmi Devi came and gave them the boon. They will only die when they want to die. Now, who else in history has the boon? They only die when they want to die, and you are not saying it. Ishan. Sorry. Ishan. Yes, very correct. One of the 12 Maharajas Bhishma days. But he didn't do it for the reason they're about to do it, which is a very good thing. He's a devotee of the Lord, but that's Madhu and Kaidava, the 2 guys. Demons. So, since they are very arrogant and proud like Hiranyakashipu, after they got their boon, which is a very powerful boon, they went, while Brahma was still meditating, at the very beginning of the universe, and stole the Vedas, personified, because it wasn't written. Until Vyasadeva came, it wasn't written. Yay, Vyasadeva. Anyway, so they took the Vedas personified and threw it in the jail. For they, Madhu and Kaidava, were ignorance personified. And ignorance and Vedas do not match. They will never. That's the truth. Yeah. Brahma, as much as he's strong, and you know Brahma's strong, do you? Who thinks Brahma is not strong? Raise your hands. Okay, very true. Everyone's smart. Yeah, okay. So, as much as he's strong, but he couldn't kill them since they'll only die when they want to die. And why would they let themselves die? That's the thing. So, he knew that Lord Vishnu could kill them since Lord Vishnu can kill anybody. He can't, Lord Vishnu can't. So he went to Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, but Garbhodakshaya Vishnu was, guess what he was doing at that time? Keshav? Not you. Ishan? Why did you raise your hand? Raise your hand if you have a very good guess. Ishan? Yes! He was sleeping. So he went to Yoga Nidra. Now, who guessed? Guess who's Yoga Nidra? Not you. Kirby?
The person who makes someone go to sleep?
No, opposite. But it's who does this?
Who does it?
Take a guess. Guess? Guess?
Yoga Nidra.
Yes. Okay, I'm telling you. It's Lakshmi Devi who is meant to wake up Lord Vishnu when he's in sleeping mode. So, Brahma went to Yoga Nidra and asked her to wake up Lord Vishnu. And she woke up Lord Vishnu. And then Brahma told what's happening. That two demons named Maidu and Kaitava, thanks to Lakshmi Devi's boon, that they'll only die when they want to die, have stolen the Vedas personified. So, guess what? Lord Vishnu came in order to kill them and retrieve the Vedas in the form as Hayagriva. Lord Hayagriva. Guess what it means? Guess. Surabhi.
The Lord in the horse form?
Close, but not that. You're not saying it.
Lord with the horse head eaten.
Oh,
What?
Lord with the horse head.
No. Okay, fine. What does Haya mean? What does Haya? Yes. And what does Griva mean?
Lord.
No. Surabhi?
Vedas?
No. Horse Vedas. That's right. Yes, neck.
What?
That means he's a horse up till the bottom of his neck, which is why he has a mane and a thick neck. Get it? So he got this head since he killed another demon, which in the next story we'll explain who it was, but that's off topic. So he went anyway, and he retrieved the Vedas, but he didn't kill the two demons. He gave the Vedas back to Brahma since it's safer, and he went to kill the demons. But this time he wasn't going to whack them with his mace or something. He had a better idea. It's a trap. No demons fall for it, except if they're really stupid, which all demons are. Anyway, here's the trap. He asked the demons here's what he said to the demons. Just as Lakshmi Devi gave you a boon, you can give me a boon. Now, which means they can give the Lord something. Now, that's kind of illogical. He has everything. But it's the trap. Okay, who hasn't been proud if someone who you know has a lot of stuff has asked you for something? Raise your hand. If you haven't.
What is it?
Oh, that means you two have been proud, at least. Someone's truthful. Now, who has been proud? Raise your hand. Be truthful. At least a few people are truthful. Be truthful. Yes, there's a good amount of truthful people. Anyway, so the demons, they were even, so if Lord who has everything's asking for them and they already have an extra boost of proudness, the demons were falling for the trap. So they asked Lord Hayagriva, what does he want? Does he want anything? What does he want? And he replied, I want your death.
He's screaming.
And they let him, the two demons, Madhava and Kaitava, let Lord Hayagriva kill them. Which,
Sit here.
the only reason he came he came to kill the two demons and retrieve the Vedas, which retrieving the Vedas and killing the demon are very two important tasks. Because without the Vedas, you're going to have a rather bad civilization. Not even a civilization. And if you let the demons live, they're going to still terrorize. You're going to have to end them.
Picture of Panagasayan.
This is one of my favorite avatars. Let you be forewarned. Repeat, if you want to hear if you want to read the story face to face, go to the 7th canto. Next is, you know what? Or Matsya. You can find the story in the 8th canto, along with Korma's story and Vamnade's story. A lot of stories. So
Not looking at you.
Oh wait, I forgot something. Guess what avatar this is? Guess.
What kind?
Surabhi.
Lila avatar?
Yes. And anyway, you know what this avatar is.
Matya.
Yeah? Anyway, so Lord Matsya came to well, protect someone, which I'm going to explain to you. He came to protect someone who is also a Manvantara avatar. Okay, let me explain the story. One day, a Manu named Saratara Manu was doing oblations to the Lord Suryadev, not Vishnu or anyone like that, Surya. So here's how you do it. You take water in your palms, you pray some days while closing your eyes, and then you pour the water out. So he was doing that. While he was doing that, he managed to catch a really teeny tiny fish. And as he was about to pour the teeny tiny fish in, the teeny tiny fish replied, "Please don't throw me in the water. All the bigger aquatics are going to eat me." So then, since he was compassionate, he was a devotee, and devotees are always compassionate, he took it and put it in a vessel. Not a very big vessel, since it's a really teeny tiny fish. But next morning, the fish outgrew that. And he replied, "This is too small for me. It's very squished. Can you please get me to a bigger home?" And he put it in a bigger vessel, a large tub. But after some time, it was too tiny. So what did he do? He put the fish in a well. And wells are deep, and so they have a lot of room in water. Well, kind of squished, but anyway. But the fish outgrew that. So he decided to put it in a lake. The fish outgrew that and all the aquatics in there. So he put it in the largest reservoir of water, excluding the ocean, that he could find on Earth, and he put the fish in there, but the fish was too big. It outgrew that. So he put it in the ocean. Now, the fish didn't outgrow it. Guess what he replied? Guess what he said? No one's gonna guess, okay? Not you. He guessed. Here's what he said. No one's gonna guess since I'm gonna say it. The waves are too rough, and there are many dangerous sharks and other animals in here. Why, oh hero, did you put me in here? He's literally saying that the Manu should not put him in there since they're sharks, and you know what sharks do. Yeah. So at this point, the king was really bewildered. He was like, he asked Lord Matsya, "Who are you? No regular aquatic could grow at this rate. You must be Lord Vishnu himself." And the fish, he frankly admitted that. He said yes. He said his real purpose of why he's coming. He replied that in a few days, Lord Brahma, even though it's still daytime for Lord Brahma, is going to get kind of dozy and have a little nap. Although it's very long for humans. That time is considered Brahma's night. And whenever Brahma sleeps, the whole universe gets covered with water. So he came to warn the Manu that the whole universe is going to be covered with water, and you should bring the herbs and creepers, the 12 sages, and all other living entities, not all the humans, just all the living animals and plants and microbes and all that. And a boat will come as you wait at the ocean's edge. Tie the serpent king Vasuki, if you know who Vasuki is, he's a serpent, onto me and the edge of the ship, and then I'll carry you around till Brahma wakes up. Yeah. So doing that, following his instructions, he collected everything he needed for the boat, and just as Lord Matsya predicted, the world was flooding. Everything was going underwater. Not swimming is going to help. So anyway, a boat came, a very big boat, and they climbed on, and then suddenly Matsya came. He was 8 million miles long, and he had a gigantic horn on his head. Not a unicorn horn, just a big horn. Then they tied the serpent king Vasuki on the front of the boat. If you see over on the ship, the ship's on its fin. You see the small pointer. That's where they tied the serpent king, and they tied the head of the neck area of the serpent king, not the hood, the neck area, onto the horn of Lord Matsya. So then So the Lord then swimmed around protecting while everyone else is on the boat. All the other humans were drowning. So in the meanwhile, closer to the end of Lord Brahma's little nap, Matsya did something different besides, floating around with the boat. He went underwater and killed the demon Hayagriva. Hayagriva, not Lord Hayagriva over here, the demon Hayagriva, which, if you guess, has the horse head. Yeah, because he hid the Vedas under the water since there was no land, so he hid him under the water. He killed the demon and retrieved the Vedas for the second time. Well, actually, a lot of times. Yeah. After a while, all their nap was over and everything was turned regular, and Matsya went back to Matsya left the boat there, and then he disappeared. So Lord Matsya came, and one sense he came just to protect the devotees and all the living entities from a natural calamity of the giant flood. And at the second time, he also came to retrieve the Vedas, just like Lord Hayagriva. Now, if you compare this as Back to Godhead did, you could see that this the Lord Matsya's incarnation is similar to a story in the Bible. Guess what it is?
Noah's Ark.
Yes, Noah's Ark. God instructed Noah, Matsya instructed the Manu, that the world's going to be flooded all by water. So you should bring all the living things, and a boat will come. But it didn't say there was a fish and a giant serpent attaching it. Anyway, that's one way you could connect the Vedas to the Bible, since they have a lot of similar things. Then comes Lord Hamsa. Although the picture may have something that you do not like to see, that's what the four people in the pictures do. Anyway, this is Lord Hamsa, and you'll find out later what Hamsa means. He came to answer the questions of the four sons of Brahma, named the Kumaras, which are, as you can guess in the pictures, four sages that look like small kids. You know what the description is. Yeah. So one day they came to Brahma in Treta Yuga. So this is the last story, Treta Yuga, although it's in Treta Yuga. And they were headed by the oldest one, Sanaka. I don't know which one in the picture is Sanaka. It doesn't say. And they asked Brahma this question. The mind is naturally attached to material sense objects, and the material sense objects in the form of desires enter the mind. Thus, how can one who wants to attain liberation separate the mutual relationship between the material sense objects and the material mind? Now, you can guess by what they asked. They were impersonalists. They want to attain liberation, which means they become one with God, which is, yeah. So, Brahma, he was very busy with the creation that time. He still had to maintain everything, so he couldn't answer that question himself. So he prayed to Lord Vishnu, secretly in his head, not out loud, to help him. Immediately came Lord Hamsa. Guess what Hamsa means? Yes?
A swan.
Yes. And what special thing does a swan do besides swimming? Yes?
Fly.
No. That's not the special thing. According to Srimadbhagavatam, no. Yes, very correct. They could go in a mixture of milk and water and separate the milk portion from the water. So, Lord Vishnu came in the form of Lord Hamsa to separate the pure consciousness of Brahma from their modes. Sometimes he's mad, sometimes he's happy.